sure to check out Agelessgeeks for your figures and collectibles. This video and YouTube channel is rated PG-13, so that means this channel is not for anyone under the age of 13. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredon18 here, and today in this video we will be doing another quick look review, and this time it will be of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Venom, and I believe this is the Monster Venom. I could be wrong. That might be the other figure that released before this. This is a repaint of that figure, and this is the style packaging he is included with, which is very similar to the Archangel packaging. I think it's a little bit smaller though. I love this artwork on the sides. That looks dope, and then on the back we do get a short little bio and a cool image of the figure right there. So let's get this open and see what accessories he is included with, because I do see something down over there. Alright, so he's actually not included with any accessories. What I thought was the accessory was his back, because you have to connect that on the figure once you take him out of the packaging. So we'll just skip over to the detail. And Hasbro did a pretty damn good job with this Venom, man. The only paint issue I see is on this ring finger on the right hand right there. There's some blue paint on there, but that's the only paint flaw I really do see on this figure. Well, over here the line's a little fuzzy where the white meets the black right there. Same with on the legs a little bit right there, but really besides that and a few fuzzy spots on the spider, I mean, it looks really nice, man. The head sculpt looks dope. The tongue looks awesome. Clean paint on the teeth. Same with the red. Well, I don't know if that red is painted on there. I think just the teeth color is painted. And even the eyes are painted really clean, man. They just missed a little bit of white paint here and right here as well. So that kind of sucks. But other than that, the paint is really nice on the eyes right there. The sculpt of the head looks great. Just the sculpt throughout the entire figure looks fantastic. We have the tendrils sticking out around his arms, on his back there. And then we do get all of his symbiote veins all throughout the body, the arms, the legs, and everything. Just really nice job with the sculpt and the paint, man. I really do dig the way the spider logo turned out too. You can see the tendrils on the top of his back and the ones on the arms right there as well. And you can see they added a subtle blue shading on it. We have it on the torso there, on the midsection, on the upper torso, on the top of his head, on the traps right there, on the arms and the legs and feet as well, and even on the hands. And the paint's pretty good on the hands. Also, one complaint I do have about accessories is I do wish he was included with a pair of fists. That's all I wish they at least included him with, because they did up the price a bit with this figure here. But the detail, man, turned out really nice on this Venom. I'm really surprised at how well the paint and sculpt turned out on this Monster Venom. So that is the detail. Now let's get the height of the figure and some comparisons. Then we'll move on to the articulation. So now for the height of Venom here, to the very top of his head, it looks like he's a little bit over 7 inches tall. Then to the top of his back, he's almost about 7 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall. Now let me show you him compared with a few figures, so you can get an idea of his height. Alright, so here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts Infinity War Hulk, the Mafex comic version Venom, and you could see definitely a big height and body difference between the two figures there. Then we do have the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four Wave Thing, and then we do have the 2-pack Marvel Legends Juggernaut, and he's about the same height as the Thing there. Now let me show you this Venom compared to a few more figures. And then here he is compared to the Mafex comic version Spider-Man, and I think their scaling was done very well. We do have the Marvel Legends Big Time Spider-Man, and he's pretty much the same height as the Mafex one. Then we do have the Marvel Legends Deadpool and the Marvel Legends Shocker. So there are some quick comparisons. Now let's move on to the articulation and finish up this review. Alrighty, so now for the articulation, and this Monster Venom has some really good movement. So we do have one joint at the neck here. You can get it to look up that much, which is actually really good, and if you have him hunched over, that's great for those types of poses. And that joint is a bit tight when you hinge it up and down, so it looks up that much, and it can look down about that much, which isn't that bad. And you do just get slight pivot, not too much, and then of course it does swivel. Then we do get an ab crunch joint and a waist swivel, so you can get the ab crunch to go forward that much, which is pretty good, and it goes back about that much. It's pretty much one click forward and one click back. And then of course we do have that waist swivel. And then the arms here, sometimes when you articulate the arms, the back piece might start coming undone. You just got to push it back in. It's really not that big of a deal. But the arms do go out to the sides about 90 degrees, which is definitely good enough. They do go up and down. We do have true bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, but they do bend in 90 degrees, so that's definitely good enough. And then we do have a hinge and a swivel at the wrists, both of them. And then for the legs here, Monster Venom can kick forward almost 90 degrees, which is definitely good enough. And then it does go back just a tiny bit. Let's see if he can Jean-Claude Van Damme it. And Venom can almost Van Damme it, so that's definitely cool. Then we do get the upper thigh swivel. We do have double jointed knees, and they do bend back all the way, so that's definitely awesome. Then we do have a swivel at the lower leg right there, which I definitely like that Hasbro is doing that more often. And then the ankles hinge up that much. They hinge down that much, and then we do get a great ankle pivot there. But anyway, that is my review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Monster Venom. Hope you enjoyed it. This figure I definitely do dig a lot. I actually like it a lot more than I thought I was going to like it. It does have great articulation. The detail was done pretty damn good. Not perfect, but definitely good enough. And yeah, I wish they included at least a pair of fists with the figure. He's not included with any type of accessories, but man, it is a really cool display piece, and I'm definitely glad that I did end up picking it up. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later.